up, Fight World? Your boy Ego. And I'm back with some more boxing. Shout out to the Six. Shout out to Toronto. Y'all got hangovers and shit. We up in here. Hold on. I'm just getting stuff queued up. We gotta talk about this game though. Yeah, I like this. Hold on. Yo, when y'all come in, smash the like button because YouTube ain't sending notifications. Hey. You know, what's up, Ego? Luke from Green Bay. What's up? Ego, do you think Jermell Charlo did enough to win? Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again since it's so controversial. But I thought as a champion, he stood the ground, won the championship rounds, not just the championship rounds, but I think he closed stronger. So I would have had him probably retaining his title, but it was close. Tony Harrison, he came to box, came to fight. It's chilly in the East. I know. I just got back from there. Fuck around and got sick. The best heavyweight, AJ, the best heavyweight. Wilder must go to England, and he knows it. That's never was the issue. See, these dudes be so misinformed. When is Wilder traveling to the UK? When was that ever an issue? The only person he said, I don't travel for peasants, and he was talking to Dillian White. These dudes just be saying whatever, I promise you, but we gonna talk about it. When was that ever a problem for Wilder to go to the UK? He never said anything about, he accepted the flat fee to fight in the UK. So what are you even talking about? Harrison showed you a lot? Yeah, I mean, it's a good fight. But my thing is this, with a lot of recent fights, Tyson Fury and Wilder, Harrison, Korobov, these different fights, I feel like a lot of people are basing it off of expectations more than reality. What I mean is, a lot of people thought Korobov, late replacement, was just going to get knocked out. You know, don't know enough about the sport, thought he's just going to get drilled. And then when the fight's tougher, they're like, you really lost. You know, this is kind of what it was because Floyd Mayweather was so skilled. So this was often the case for Floyd. You see a guy like Maidana, who I told, like, literally, I got volumes and volumes of my work that came true or, you know, showed some semblance of being true. I told you Maidana was a tough fight coming off the Broner fight. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of people didn't share my same views and values, and they thought Maidana was going to easily get outboxed by Floyd. So when the fight turned out to be tougher, you know, then they expected, they put it on this pedestal and said, oh, Floyd got his ass beat. It was a draw, and they didn't even score it realistically. Because when you're Floyd Mayweather, if you lose a couple rounds, you lost the fight to them. Because we're so used to seeing a domineering, dominant Floyd Mayweather performance like Robert Guerrero, where the guy can't touch him and do nothing with him. So the fact that this underdog, you know, did better and was going for broke and going for his, you know, people equated that with a loss or a draw. But if you really watch that fight, you know, Floyd made adjustments like he always does. And, you know, in my opinion, he beat Maidana. In the second one, he clearly beat Maidana. Hey. Yeah. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding. Keep their heads ringing. Yeah. You know, just because the Us preview, that shit look dope. Did you get the credit for calling the Floyd Mayweather fight? I don't know what that meant. listen, most of the time, haters aren't gonna give you credit regardless of what you do. You can get 20 things right, but in the online world, it's about what you didn't get right. I said Keith Thurman. I thought Danny Garcia would beat Keith Thurman via a decision, and he lost via decision. And then they were coming to my channel. Oh, haha, you were wrong. Like, okay. Shout out to Ryland. He said, "Ego, what's happening? Family, keep it lit." You already know, man. Fighting this sickness from New York. I don't feel, it's crazy because I don't really feel, knock on wood, I don't really feel bad. It's just my nose is like runny and, a little bit of phlegm and shit, but we gonna bounce back. Creep on it. Yo, we gotta get them likes up. YouTube is fronting. They fronting right now. Smash the fucking like button. We gotta get them way up. I'm trying to let people come in. We up early. The game don't wait. We don't sleep. But shit. While we wait for people to join, I wanna fill up these pockets. Just start throwing out questions and shit. Cause this is the best time to get me. Because when it starts to fill out, I'm going, on my own topics. So I find it very disrespectful that some talk as if Korobov and Harrison were bums, talking loud, saying nothing. See, but that's what they have to do because they are desperate. When you operate from a position of desperation, you always got to do radical things. Like let's say there's a girl that you really like and you just really like her. What the mistake a lot of guys do is they're unnatural with that woman. Because now we get into some alpha ego shit. They're unnatural with the woman because they don't want to ruin things with her, and they want to impress her. Shout out to the beard oil. They want to impress her so bad and so desperately that they're operating from a position of desperation. So when they go on a date, let's say they land a date with her, she has the initial interest in you. A lot of the dudes will fuck it up. Not being themselves, trying to coddle her. Like anytime I go on dates, like I'm not trying to act like no pimp or nothing, but I'm who I am. Like why would I try to impress you? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like why would I go out of my way to I'm not saying I'm an asshole. Well, maybe I am. But I'm just saying it doesn't make sense for me to like bend over backwards for someone I just met, like trying to cater to their every move, and, but again, people make mistakes. You make more mistakes when you operating out of desperation. You ever been broke as fuck? And when you broke as fuck, sometimes you do stupid shit with your money, Meanwhile, there's rich people like, Jeff Bezos or something, and he's probably penny pinches or something. The game just be backwards. Ryland said, crazy how AJ calling Wilder out again, but didn't show up for the fight. The old news. We're gonna get into it. Oh, I came at the perfect time. Shook Ones. Shout out to Shook Ones, man. Rest in peace, Prodigy. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, while we fill out, this is the best time. YouTube is not sending notifications out per usual. So the best time to ask questions and bring up your own topics is right now. Because, as soon as we start taking up and filling out here, we getting back to the subject at hand. Right now, it's just kind of a freestyle. Buying a girl lobster does not guarantee getting laid. That's what I'm saying. Other thing I notice about women, too, I feel like women, by and large, I'm not talking about like thought. I don't really even consider thoughts as women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that echelon of a woman. But like a real woman, I feel like they would always prefer, a real woman would always prefer somebody who is original themselves and authentic and genuine, as opposed to, like, too many guys make the mistakes of trying to play a character, you know, and that gets a girl's defenses up high because they know you're trying to impress them. They know you're not trying to say the wrong thing. They know you're trying to say everything perfect. They know you're trying to shower them with gifts. You look stupid as fuck. Somebody said AJ the original shook one. I'm done, y'all. Y'all funny as fuck. Y'all really think AJ scared to fight? LOL. Man, y'all foolish. See, how you gonna ask a question and then respond to it yourself? See, Tyrell Logan, you the quintessential man fan who asks a question and then doesn't wait for the answer and then responds to the question they asked. So that proves right there that you didn't really have a question. You already have it made up in your mind. So move on with that, you know? You already have it all figured out. That doesn't make sense. That's like me saying, what time is it, 5 p.m.? Like, either you want to know the time or you already know the time. It's that simple. Shout out to Brandon. He said, my boy Ego, one of the best. I am the best, but shout out to you. AJ has no credibility, and to me, he is a real hoe. Why are you going in like that? He know you got them belts because Eddie Hearn put you up against Old Martin, paid Klitschko, and Parker. Know your time is short. Listen, y'all gonna have to bear with me with this cold shit. But yeah, Tank and Abner is happening February 9th. Listen, the worst thing that could have happened is Tyson Fury and Wilder hooked up, bar none, because that was a guy that, one, AJ should have fought. They were in the same, you know, same era, same backyard, you know, same region and stuff like that. AJ should have fought him. That's the first thing. Two, everybody knows that everything that AJ got popping right now really originates from that man. You know? So, it's funny because AJ holding all the belts and constantly bringing up, but it almost sounds like an insecurity. You know, because you just keep talking about the belt. We know how many belts you have. But that's like a guy, that's like a guy talking about all of his assets and valuables to a girl. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, she knows if you live, you know, if you have a nice house, if she knows you a little bit or seen you on Instagram or something, you're like, oh, I got a boat, and you just talk about all your property, you know? The girl probably wants to get to know a little bit about you, not just material things. But, you know, what AJ's doing with that, to me, sounds a bit insecure. He just keep talking about, oh, yeah, I could sell $1 million. I got to pay the guy with lights. You know, I got 4 belts, and look what I did in 22 fights. It's like me. Wilder and Tyson Fury, they're talking about something different. Tyson Fury talked about, I got knocked out and I woke up to show people with mental health that you can, you know, you can always get back up. Wilder's talking about, I started boxing for my daughter, and, you know, it's all about, you know, making the best fights and legacy, and, you know, you got to prove to me that you're best. AJ the one talking about material things. You know, I got belts. The belts are cool. Like, put it this way. Here's an example. Usyk, right? Usyk and Terrence Crawford. They unified divisions, meaning they were undisputed, in divisions. Unified, undisputed champions in divisions. When have you ever heard Crawford talk about, I got 4 belts and you don't? Real talk. Crawford's in the stacked welterweight division. He's talking about, I want smoke with Errol Spence. I want smoke with Keith Thurman. Danny Garcia could get it. I'll fight Amir Khan. And he has not even said anything about previously being undisputed. You know, I know it's in a different division, but he's not saying, oh yeah, and he's not listing off, and I was a 2-time Golden Glove winner, and I'm the rated #1 in Omaha, and I was formerly undisputed at 140. He's not saying that. He's just telling you what he wants to do to extend his legacy. You know, AJ the only one talking about, I did this in my 15th fight, and I only have 22 fights, and they started boxing a year before me, and I started a year after them, and I got 4 belts. It's like almost like a spoiled kid a little bit. You know, you talking about all the toys your parents bought you, you know? And when you in the hood, you know, motherfuckers are trying to rob your family. They trying to steal your toys. You just talking about the toys you got. You know, shout out to Big Cymac Shmoney Gang. How does any fool, aka the idiots, believe AJ wants to fight Wilder when he's scared to show up to the biggest fight in the division, but has no problem stepping to the ring for Dillian White? Another great comment. You know, not only did you go to the fight, you were laughing and you look all jovial that Dillian White won. You know, and it almost seems like the bad beef is not, I don't know, maybe UK people are more polite or something, but they make it sound like Dillian White and AJ hate each other, but AJ's like, oh, that's my countryman, and I think he's gonna knock out Joseph Parker. He's saying a lot of nice things about Dillian White, and then it wasn't until Dillian White disrespected him, and then he was like, Dillian is an idiot, you know. Then he switched it, but I've seen him in other interviews. It don't really sound like beef. Post-fight, Jermell Charlo told us straight up at the post-fight press conference. Someone asked him, they said, hey, Jarrett Hurd says he believes you won against Harrison. That's a mutual opponent they both have. Jermell Charlo, without hesitation, he said, yeah, that's what's up. I still don't like nobody in my division. I don't like him. I don't like no one in my division. And that's not changing. That's what he said. You know? But Dillian White and AJ have this beef, but AJ seems kind of cordial towards him at a lot of times, you know? And I'm happy at least with this. The only people, just hear me out. The people who are denying what we're saying over here in new media and what most of the people, Lennox Lewis and stuff, are saying, the only people denying it, they're not really even telling you much. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're not showing you another side, or like coming up with these elaborate points of views where you're like, oh shit, that's a good ass point. I never thought of that. They're not doing anything enlightening. They're not, showing you some crazy fact and bringing up some old recording. You know, they're not really doing that. All they're saying is Wilder don't want it. Wilder forgot his pen. You know, take the flat fee. You know, sign the contract, big boy. They're saying little kid shit. That's how we know what it is. That's how we know what it is. Because why wouldn't you start coming up with some points? We coming up, new media, we coming up with original points and perspectives. They just saying stupid shit like, sign the contract, big boy, and, you know, AJ's the A side. We know this. Who cares? You know? See, look, right when I said that, John Sanderson says Wilder is the B side. It couldn't have happened any more perfect. If you watch this playback back, as it's leaving my mouth, I said all they're saying is shit like AJ's the A side. Then this fool John Sanderson talked about Wilder is the B side. You know, this is all they're saying. That's how you know who's winning. You know, they're coming from an insecure palate. Just like with AJ, I have 4 belts. Nobody has 4. I have. And he's bragging about the IBO belt like anybody's tripping off of that. But whatever. And at the end of the day, that's like you bragging about your work experience, and then they give someone else the job anyway, you know? So you're like, yeah, I've worked for Campbell's Soup for 25 years, and I was the senior executive. And then they still give someone else the job. And that's what's happening. Tyson Fury's getting the job. Wilder's getting the job, a.k.a. respect. They're getting the respect in the heavyweight division. People can understand how they move and why they're moving how they move. You know, But when it comes to AJ, he's like, oh, y'all want to see me fight Dylan? You want me to fight Dylan? And he's getting booed in his own country. And here's an original new media point that I haven't really heard people touch on. If y'all want that original point, y'all want this work, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Shout out to FN. Exactly. I got more belts than you, we know it's like AJ is almost a fortune cookie. It's like one of a few messages, and eventually if you eat at that Chinese restaurant enough, you're going to get the same fortune. Because they're not reinventing anything. They're not saying anything anew. They're not coming anew. It's like a fortune cookie or something. Every third interview, maybe every second interview, maybe every interview, it's, them guys, it's about time they step up. And I started boxing when I was 12, and they started boxing when they were 11, and now I'm the 4 belt. It's all the same. He just keeps saying the same shit over and over and over and over again. Let them guys fight. Blah blah blah. They started boxing a year after I turned pro. I have 4 belts, including the IBO. Rah rah rah. Like, it's the same. He keeps saying the same thing over and over and over, like the Energizer, and over and over. It's this literally the same. Like I said, it's like a fortune cookie. You eat at that Chinese restaurant enough, you gonna get that same fortune. That's happened to me. Like, I got a spot, out here, and it's hella good. I've seen the same fortune. That's how AJ interviews are. You haven't been listening to what has been said. You're not getting, you can't even spell you're not getting the point. And the arena is booked, and the purse is Wilder's 5 times more. Bro, you have to admit Wilder is running. I don't gotta admit shit. You gotta admit it. Okay, so how did you score, Anthony? You're in the hot seat. Let me get this work off real quick. Y'all want some work? Okay. Anthony Scott is in the hot seat. See, you got the same name as him, so I know you are him. Oh, damn it, Trey. Like, hold up, because I'm trying to get a hot seat. Unblock this fool. Unblock him. I'm gonna make an example of these motherfuckers. I promise you that. Unblock that dude, Trey, or whoever blocked him. Oh, you have to let it elapse. You can't unblock. I got you. Listen, shooters, stand down. Unless somebody's like clearly trolling with like racist shit or whatever, stand down. Stand down, because I need to show y'all who's talking what, So stop. We gotta tone this down with the blocking. And I never thought I would say this, but people are getting, first of all, no shooter should be deleting anybody's comments. Like, just deleting one comment. Stop doing that. Whoever's doing that, stop it. Don't just delete somebody's comment. Because, first of all, when you block someone, if need be, that will delete their comments. But we shouldn't be going through the chat and deleting singular comments. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see us deleting comments because it was something stupid. Because either they need to be blocked or just let the shit ride. Listen, I have tough skin. I've been in this business for a minute. I've been online for a real minute. You know what I'm saying? Shooters, y'all gotta help me out on this, or I'm really gonna strip everyone's badges, because y'all acting like, sicarios, like for real. And it's like, I can't even get no work. So please, I'm trying to keep it copacetic and, entertain all angles. But see, look, David Thomas said I was blocked for no reason. I had a guy on Twitter. He hit me up every stream talking about I'm still blocked. It's creating more work for me as well. Like, the blocking is cool, but that, people talking about take off your sunglasses, show me your eye, all that shit can go. That type of shit, I'm good with that. But because somebody says you love Wilder, I don't, he didn't have to get blocked like that, because I was going to get him. Then he'll get blocked. So just let it play out, please. I'm just going to leave it at that. Let it play out. Again, if somebody's saying like, when someone's trolling, it's that simple. Oh, he's back? What's his name? I don't even remember his name. No, it's not you particularly, Trey. This is in general. I don't know who's doing it. There's like several little things. Slip the jab. Excellent way to put it. He said opposing views are encouraged. Disrespect and racism will get you clapped. That's a great way to put it. I don't care if they disagree or say you love Wilder, because I'm a body him in the hot seat, you know. But if you're like, you know, like a threat to the chat and, you know, doing too much, then that's something different. Listen, where's this dude at? Somebody said he's back in here. He's still gonna get that work. Shout out to Hamza. He said, I said this a while ago, I've been more lenient lately. I got busy yesterday, though, when people made racially charged remarks. See, that's cool, because we don't have no tolerance for racism. You know, people calling people, like, you know, Jews and N-words and stuff. We don't have time for that. So, anti-Semitic comments and shit like that, monkeys and all that can go. Where's this dude at, bro? Y'all said he's back. I don't see him. I'm trying to get that smoke in the hot seat. Yo, y'all gotta smash the like button. Smash the fucking like button. The real is back. Where's this dude at? What was his name? I don't even remember his name. John Sanderson. Yeah, there you are. Where you at, John Sanderson? You about to get this fucking work. Don't be ducking now. The Wilder Show. See ya. Oh, so you don't want to do the hot seat? So you scared of the hot seat then? I was trying to challenge you. So you don't want to? Listen, if his response is anything other than a yes or no, shooters clap John Sanderson. Do you want to be in the hot seat? Yes or no, John Sanderson. If you put anything, if you put yeah, I'm saying yes or no. If it says anything, shooters, be on guard. If it says anything other than yes or no, clap him. So we'll get to the bottom of this real quick. John Sanderson, do you want to be in the hot seat to argue what you're saying? Yes or no? Now let's see. You gotta talk like little kids and shit. We gotta strip away all the bullshit and get straight to it. Yes or no? Do you choose to be in the hot seat to battle all this shit you've been talking about? You know, talking about Wilder running and whoop, whoop, whoop. Bruh, quiet. Exactly. This is what they always do. And then they get vocal on someone else's page talking about how Ego is the great Gestapo and, you know, he just blocks you if you disagree. You know, then they want to get vocal. We know the games. John Sanderson, you have 10 seconds. We're not asking you like the Pythagorean theorem. We're asking you easy shit. Yes or no. You were putting all these comments, and then now when the hot seat's available, you going cold. Shooters, get ready. If he puts anything other than yes or no, and if he doesn't respond in the next 8 seconds, clap that man. What you mean John was not the one? Oh, it was Anthony Scott. Oh, my bad. It was because I remember I said Anthony. You had the same name. All right, Anthony Scott. The heat is on you now. Yes or no? Let's make the fight happen between Wilder and Joshua. April is booked. Why is Wilder not taking the fight? All right, Anthony Scott. My bad. I don't know who John Sanderson is. It's Anthony Scott. Shout out to my shooter. Slip the jab for that. All right. You're in the hot seat, Anthony Scott. How did you score Wilder versus Fury? That's my first question to you. What, mate? Oh, UK motherfucker, huh? Because y'all the only ones that say mate. UK, Australia, Ireland. How? See, they act like I'm speaking some foreign language. All of a sudden, when the hot seat come about, they can't understand me and shit. Anthony Scott, how did you score Wilder Fury? Who did you have winning? Very close. Listen, if you give one more ambiguous response, my shooters will clap you. Listen, I got to get all these preschool games out of the way. Who won the fight? Wilder versus Fury. You know? What was your score? Very close, don't tell me shit. Who won the fight, mate? Please let me know. Wilder or Fury, who won? Where Anthony Scott at? See, I'm asking him basic questions. He trying to think of the right answer and shit. Wilder versus Fury, who won? That's your opinion. And you can't even answer that? Okay. This is going to be an easy one. Very close, but Fury didn't do enough to take it to the champ. I'm going to ask you one more time. Who won? I don't care about these long sentences. All you have to do is say who won. Say Fury, Wilder, draw, whatever you thought it was. Why would you write a whole sentence when all you have to do is put the last name of the person you felt won? Or if you thought it was a draw, you say it was a draw. Listen, shooters, hear me closely. If Anthony Scott does not say Wilder, Fury, or draw in his next response, and if he has not responded in 10 seconds, clap this man, because he's playing games. Once again, Wilder, Fury, draw. How did you have the fight? Wilder, Fury, part 1. Fury by 2 rounds. Okay, so first of all, you're all over the place. First of all, see, now you just fucked up. Everybody type, you done fucked up. You just fucked up. Because you just said earlier, now I know you're playing games. Because you just said Fury didn't do enough to take it off of the champ. And then now you're saying you had Fury won by 2 rounds. Go look it up. He don't want to say Wilder's name, treating him like Voldemort. That's what I'm saying, like Candyman and shit. Listen, go look up. You done fucked up. Go look up at his comments. He literally just said Fury didn't do enough to take it off of the champ. And then I said, who won? Wilder, Fury, draw. He said Fury won by 2 rounds. You done fucked up. You're all over the place. You just said Fury didn't do enough to take off the champ. And then after, now you're saying Fury won it. Man. This dude's getting broke up. All right, so that's strike 1. Here's the second strike. We're not even 3 striking you. Right? He knows he fucked up. But either way, you're questioning why Wilder doesn't fight another man. You double fucked up. You're questioning why Deontay Wilder doesn't go and fight Joshua on April 13th. But you in your heart of all hearts believe that Tyson Fury beat him by 2 rounds. So you of all people should understand why Wilder Fury 2 is needed. No, don't try to back off the blocks now. Bro, I just came up with it. You double fucked yourself. You just said that Fury won by 2 rounds. And then now you're saying Wilder should advance to AJ, but you yourself don't even believe that Wilder beat Tyson Fury. So how the fuck does he go fight AJ if he has unfinished business and you as a boxing fan told me you felt that he won? And needless to say, the judges thought it was a draw, so they didn't have a decided victor. You done fucked up. You done fucked up. So how can you of all people, since you thought Fury won, but allegedly didn't do enough to take it off the champ, so it sounds like you understand the draw. And then now you're saying that Wilder should bypass a Fury rematch to go straight into it. Listen, let's vote. If that's an L, put your L's up. Put your L's up. Hurry up, vote. Put your L's up. If he got an L, put your fucking L's up. I'm not like we gotta make this snappy. I got stuff to do. I'm sure you guys got stuff to do. Let's go. I'm ready. All right, now Anthony Scott can go. We have a back-to-back hot seat. CMM News. He says undisputed is more important. How did you score the fight? I'm breaking these dudes down brick by brick, layer by layer. We just gonna peel it back layer by layer. CMM News or whatever your name is. How did you score Wilder Fury? Shout out to Slip the Jab for clapping that easy work. CMM News. How did you score Wilder Fury? That's an excuse. Strike one. How did you score Wilder versus Fury? That's all we want to know. CMM News. How did you score Wilder versus Fury? You talk about that's an excuse. How did you score Wilder versus Fury? Strike one. It's a moot point. How did you score Wilder Fury? How is it a mute? It's a moot point and you don't even know what my point is. I just asked you a question. How is it a mute point and you don't even know what my point is? How did you score Wilder Fury? Strike two. This y'all making my job easy. This shit easy. This easy. This easiest job I ever had. Easy. It's a simple question. You talking about it's a mute point and I ain't even made a point. These dudes get bodied left, right, and center. He talking about it's a mute point, but I haven't even said nothing. All I did was ask a question. Yeah, it's a moot point, I know, but I'm typing it. I'm saying how he said it. That's why I said both, because I know. Fury by 3 rounds. Okay, so you gave it to Fury finally. It took 2 tries and nearly getting struck out for you to say you gave it to Fury. Cool. So how is undisputed more important when your dumbass self just said that Fury won by 3 rounds? Why would he just, you believe Fury beat him by 3 rounds? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good amount of rounds, right? So you gave Fury, majority of the rounds or whatever. So why would he move on and fight AJ with that lingering over his head? You said undisputed is more important. So when you yourself don't even believe that Wilder won, why should he advance? That makes no sense. So I care more about undisputed far too much excuses and running. It doesn't what I think. Strike 3. Horrible English. It doesn't what I think. What does that even mean? Bro, you said Wilder didn't win. Fury won by 3 rounds, but you're not okay with the rematch? Who does that? So when you thought Kovalev, because I know how you motherfuckers think, when you thought Kovalev beat Ward, you didn't want to see a rematch to that? You just wanted Ward to go on and fight Adonis Stevenson? Wish him a speedy recovery. So you thought that Ward should just say fuck Kovalev and go fight Adonis. That's what you want to see. What do you want to see more? No, you don't. Get him out of here. You see, this is what they do. He's trying to ask me questions. He already struck out 3 times. I was trying to give him a little bit of wiggle room, but he's trying to flip it. This is what they always do. CMM News. Talk about what do you want to see more? No, it's not about me. It's about you. I'm not saying nothing dumb. You are. We getting body bags. That's good that Adonis is doing well. I wish him the best. Wilder knows he could lose to Fury in a rematch. Smart thing would be to take the Joshua fight. The Fury fight will still be there. That's retarded. How does he know he could lose? He knew he could lose the first time. So why did he fight him? Listen, you in a hot seat, bro. I'm just gonna do this. Listen. We'll just keep doing back to back. That was a horrendous point. So stealth. We'll see how stealthy you are. He says Wilder knows he could lose to Fury in a rematch. The smart thing would be to take the AJ fight, then fight Fury fight will be there still. But he could have lost. So you would be less comfortable having shared the ring with someone for 12 rounds, knocking him down 12 or 2 times and knocking him down and virtually knocking him out brutally in the 12th round. So it was a risk when he fought him the first time. And now you're saying it doesn't make sense to fight him again because he knows he could lose. So you don't think he thought he could lose when he had never faced Tyson Fury ever? But after sharing the ring with him, knowing he could hurt him twice, the second one being very violent, now he knows he can lose, so he shouldn't fight him. Oh my God, these dudes getting... Hey, he said if he loses to Fury, the AJ fight is gone, at least with the big money. Same goes for AJ and Dillian White, but that's AJ's fault. He shouldn't have prolonged it. These dudes is getting broke up like molecules. This shit is funny, bro. You're not even answering the question. So Wilder didn't have the notion that undefeated Tyson Fury, before ever facing him, he could lose the fight. But now after he shared the ring with him for 12 rounds and he knows he can hurt him, you're saying he shouldn't rematch Fury because he knows he could lose? So he didn't know he could lose to begin when he never fought Tyson Fury, never sparred with Tyson Fury. So he only knows after sharing the ring with him for 12 rounds that he could lose. These dudes, I'm telling you, these talking points, y'all making me look like a god. And I know that's not what you're intending to do. But you're looking horrible, bro. You're supposed to be stealth. Stealth is supposed to be slick and sneaky and, intercept the enemy. You're not doing nothing. You need to change your name. You're not stealth at all. There's nothing stealthy about you. You getting broke up the old-fashioned way. So answer the question. Wilder, not having faced or sparred Tyson Fury, he didn't know that he could lose going into the fight. But after experience with him, he shouldn't rematch him because he could lose. It's exiting. You can't even spell exciting. Wow. See, why am I even wasting my time? These motherfuckers can't even spell. It's exiting. Who's exiting? What does that even mean? I guess they're supposed to say exciting, minus the C. It's exiting either way. I am a Chisora fan. Get him the fuck out of here. He can't spell. That's the second or third strike. He's talking about Chisora, who just got knocked out. That's a 15th strike. Get him the fuck out of here. You're not making sense. Get him out of here. Stealth Swan. No, don't try to he tried to do spell check now. Get him out of here. One by one, I'm eliminating all you motherfuckers. This is what happens when we ride on this side. All right, somebody's name is Eddie Hearnssss. This is going to be an easy one. Everyone wants to see. Listen, this shit, they're not talking about nothing. So I can't be wasting my time too much. These dudes get one response. I'm not doing the 3 strike because every time I try to give him 3 strike, it's just some prolonged ass whooping. You got one response. So make it your bet. Make your next move your best move. Eddie Hearnssss says, everyone, I got to make these quick, because they're trying to keep coming back rapidly. I'm not, we don't have time for it. Everyone wants to see AJ Wilder. If Wilder is all about one face, one name, he'd take the fight. He's a ducker. AJ called him out. Now he wants a Fury rematch. Ducker. Who did you have winning the fight? Who did you have winning Wilder Fury fight? You got one response. Shooters, if he says something dumb, clap him. If he does not directly answer the question I just asked, my shooters have the permission to clap you. What did you score for the Wilder Fury first fight? Fury all day. So I ask you, if Fury won, how is Wilder a ducker by rematching a guy that you just said beat him? Oh my gosh, this is easy. You got one response now because you answered for real. So answer my follow-up question. Shooters, if he does not answer the question, you know what to do. Pull the trigger. Now, you just said Fury beat him all day, but now you don't understand why a rematch should take place. So explain that. Explain why a man should not rematch someone that you believe and other people believe, and it was scored on the scorecards a draw, but he should just turn the other way and U-turn and go fight AJ. Explain that. Shooters, one response. If it doesn't directly answer the question, if it's a game, if it's some like he has 10 seconds. If he has not responded in 10 seconds, if he does not directly answer the questions, pull that trigger. That's that. You know, I told you, we got to make this snappy. Because he already has a joke ass name. You know, he's trying to pretend to be Eddie Hearnssss when he's not. So we don't have time for it. You have 8 seconds and answer the question. Since you had Fury winning, why would it be? No one wants to see that fight. We want to see. Clap him. The channel is garbage. Ban me. I don't give a fuck. Clap him. Your wish is my command. The channel's garbage, but you up here going back and forth with the host and getting slaughtered in front of your peers. Clap that man. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? I told you that. Listen, when they bow out like that and say, clap me, I don't care, your channel sucks, that's just them trying to get one off because they know the inevitable is coming. They know the Sicarios, the shooters, Brett the Hitman Hart, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. They know the sharpshooter is coming. So they just, you know, this was, like, I study, like, a lot of history. There's a movie called Anthropoid, right? And it's based on like the Nazi Germany. What people would do is the Nazis were coming because they found out you were a spy or whatever. So they would take cyanide pills. This is the equivalent. This is the ego hot seat. This is the modern day equivalent, because they would rather take the cyanide pills, which is a poison. They'd rather take the cyanide than have the soldiers, Nazi soldiers, kill them. So they like go out on their own terms. This is what they're doing. You know, this is what they're doing. They rather take a cyanide pill than have my shooters clap them. That's what it is. They're like, fuck this, ban me. You know, they want to go out on their own terms. This channel sucks anyway, man. Listen, I told you we come in Death Row East, believe in that. Hey, Faith is my homegirl. We coming, I told y'all. They're not talking about nothing. I just bodied like 3-4 cats who all said Tyson Fury won, but they don't want to see a rematch. But you think Tyson Fury won. That makes no sense. That's like me thinking a movie is the best movie ever and it's my favorite movie, and they left it open at the end, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to see a sequel. Who doesn't want to see a sequel to a movie that they loved? You know, when they left it open, they left a little cliffhanger at the end. These dudes, they're not smarter than us. So you love the movie, you love the cast, but you don't want to see, like Avengers Infinity War. You loved it, but you don't want to see it. You don't want to see a sequel. Who says that? Tyson Fury won, but he should never get a chance. Like, it's not just about Wilder. It's about Tyson Fury, too. Why should Fury, if you believe he won, and as do some others, why should he not get a chance to show what he could do in a rematch? These dudes are getting bodied, man. This is, like, listen. I would actually be pissed if I was AJ right now, because the people, the AJ protectors, the Eddie Hearn apologists, the Eddiots, or whatever y'all call them, they are not helping the cause. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're trying their best to, like, protect you, but they're not doing a good job. You know, it's like you having a bodyguard and your bodyguard get beat the fuck up, like, easily by someone who can't even fight. Like, what type of bodyguard is you? How are you a bodyguard that get beat the fuck up? Just answer that question. This is how it is with the AJ protectors. The people they are sending to defend that side of the argument, our bodyguards get beat the fuck up. You be like, get away from Floyd Mayweather, and then the bodyguard just getting slept. Oh shit. What type of bodyguard is you? You a bodyguard getting your ass beat. See, that's why you look at Floyd Mayweather's real bodyguards, nobody's really trying them, because they 7 feet tall and diesel and shit like that. You know, good luck. You know, or a lot of people are armed and shit, you know. So it wouldn't even be worth it for you, for your life, for your health, to run up on some dumb shit. You know, the people they are sending for us, they making it look horrible. You look horrible. He said you'll be an unemployed bodyguard. That's what I'm saying. Somebody run up and start like spraying, and the bodyguard, and then ducking and hiding behind cars. What? That's like the Secret Service and somebody try to get the president, and they hiding for cover and shit, not even pulling their piece out. Oh shit. You know, G14 classified. 911, please help. What kind of Secret Service is you? That's how these AJ protectors are. You're not even sending good people with good arguments. You know, that at least I would be happy if I was a Fury apologist or Wilder, because at least the people that I've seen are saying some good points. Y'all sending like Tyrone Biggums at me. Goddamn, Joe Rogan. Just signed a contract, big boy. Like, y'all sending the worst people. He said, where did you go? Man, I've been down to tie my shoe. I look up, he was gone. Damn, listen, smash the like button. The real is back. I told you that Joshua plan with Eddie Hearnssss has backfired something crucial. Listen to what they're saying. They are so desperate to paint pin the tail on the donkey, aka Wilder, that they're not even making sense. Block Big Boss. Oh my God, I can't even put out the order my shooters already know. Bow. Oh my. Shout out to my shooter. See, yeah. You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. That's what I like. My shooters is on point like that. Like we just connect. Yeah, that's that type of shit. That's the shit. That's that Nino Brown shit. Yeah, shooters. If y'all do that type of shit all day, I'm good with that. But don't block the innocent. You know, there's a lot of innocent people. Nah, I was at the Charlo fight, so I didn't watch the post-fight press conference. It says, Ego, you see the press conference after Dillian White fight. Eddie Hearnssss asked him if he'd fight Big Baby. He said he'd knock him out easy. Then back in the locker room, he acted like he didn't want to. Nah, I didn't see none of that. He asked who that? White or Joshua? Listen, I got another point for y'all. If y'all want that fucking work, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Listen, I got some more. I got work all day for y'all. I got points. We're going to expand your mental palate, your mental dexterity. And I know they scared of me. Oh my gosh, bars. Let's get it. I said, we're going to open up your mind. Shout out to Quado. Open your mind. Remember Quado from Total Recall? He was like, my friend wants to meet you. Quaid. Open your mind. Open. Start the reactor, Quaid. Open your mind. They call me Young Quado. I'm Young Quado. They call me Young Credentials, aka Young Quado. I'm about to open your mind. This big boss dog keep coming back. These dudes is like forever gonna be lonely. He says, you wish you was Drake. These dudes. When did that ever come? Like, when did I ever say anything about Drake? He came back just to tell me I wish I was Drake. Yeah, that's my goal, is to be Drake. Yeah, I told all the people, like, where did that even come from? These dudes have real life man crushes on me, and it's really shocking and off-putting, to be honest. When did I ever say anything about Drake or try to like model my life around Drake? I know, you know, y'all act like I'm singing on here or something. I'm up here talking boxing. He talking about Drake and shit. What the fuck? That tells you more about what they think. Oh yeah, he goes to fucking Drake and he looks like Drake to me. These dudes is weird, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. Anywho, open your mind. All right. He fucked up the mode. If y'all want to hear this point, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? You know, the real is back. Total Recall was a badass movie. I didn't really like the sequel, that Colin Farrell one. That shit was trash. Like, that was not that. They need to stop remaking this shit. Y'all never gonna be the classic. Fuck that. That one was weak. The Arnold one is the clapper. Sharon Stone looked fine in that. That's the real one. Dude, man, I got kids to feed. That motherfucker's hand. Somebody said that looked like Robert Easter. Like that, y'all try to violate. You are in a Johnny cab. Have a nice day. Ah! That shit. Nightcrawler. Is that the Jake Gyllenhaal one? They're remaking Candyman. Who's gonna be Candyman? See, the Hollywood be making like Big Ego. We working. Shout out to you. They be doing some suspect remakes, like putting the wrong people. Like, who's gonna be Candyman? Like Tony Todd had bees and shit coming out of his mouth, sweets and shit written in poop on the wall. Who are they gonna get with Candyman? Busta Rhymes or some shit? You're in the mirror with the lights off, Candyman, and then you look up, Busta Rhymes there. Ooh, I got you all in check. And I feel like I gotta get away. You can never stop me. And another to be little cocky. Like, who the fuck is gonna be Candyman? I can't even think of who. It's gonna be something stupid like Terrence Howard as Candyman. Why you keep calling my name, man? you keep saying, I'm just trying to say you saying my name, man. A man different than a dog, man. Like, there's gonna be some horrible casting. Like, I am not afraid of Terrence Howard as Candyman. Hey, he back, y'all. Hey, shooters, get on his head. I'm the Candyman, man. A man different than a dog, man. Hey, get the dude. Shooters, you letting him run wild. This ain't the Wild West. We got a fugitive, an outlaw. They said shoot Big Boss down. That's what I'm talking about. Clap that man. Yeah. Shooters, y'all just gonna let him, y'all just gonna let him keep putting comments, huh? No shooters gonna clap Big Boss Dog. Thank you. Fuck. Hey, shooters, we gotta get back on the trick. He's so is that Busta Rhymes Candyman? And I feel like I gotta get away. Baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. The Candyman. Baby, I give it. Like, who the fuck gonna be Candyman? I can't picture no. Shout out to Trey, appreciate you. Who they gonna cast? Fucking Idris Elba and shit. I am the Candyman. I can't picture who they could even put for Candyman, to be honest. Shit, they need to make me the Candyman. I'm destroying these dudes in the hot seat. I'm the fucking Candyman. Say my name 5 times like Candyman. Bet I fold on your shit. Joshua the Candyman. They should. No, I can't even use Joshua because he don't want the Wilder smoke. They should let Wilder be the Candyman. Hey, that shit might be kind of raw. Wilder, he dark skinned. Wilder might be able to pull it off because that motherfucker would be scary with the little braids. I'm so frustrated. You keep calling my name. Every time you open this mirror, you keep saying my name. So just like Anthony Joshua's, run. I hope you ready to face this adversity because I am the Candyman, and I will. Hey, Wilder might be a good Candyman. The motherfucker wouldn't even have no hook. He'd just be knocking out the the victims and then dragging their bodies and shit. Eddie Hearnssss. Wilder could be in the Candyman movie and Joshua still wouldn't accept the fight. Oh, he was in Candyman, but you know that was a horror film. He wasn't in a romantic comedy. What was his purse? Like, you know, what? Like, Joshua, you ain't gonna fight the Candyman. Who the fuck says 2 Chainz Candyman? Please stop. Somebody say 2 Chainz. Make the metal detector go off. Hell nah. Shit, Candyman was chasing when 2 Chainz got robbed out in the bay. So it said AJ as Candyman. Yeah, that was my first thought. AJ would just be posting in the mirror. It's mod. Sign the contract, big boy, with that little silver tooth. Sign the AJ, it's mod. Sign the contract, bruv. Sign the contract, big boy. Hey, bruv, man. Bruv. If I fight Dylan, listen. Eddie, get this man, bruv. It's mod. 50 million, and I won't chase you. Here's 50 million. I cannot accept that. I'm AJ. Like, what? Anyway, I gotta give y'all this smoke. We having a little bit too much fun. It's mad. I'm the Candyman. The Candyman, bro. I have bees shooting out my mouth. You know, I deal with reality. Stats and Fox. I will kill you. That's Stats and Fox. Y'all ain't shit just like me. That man said Stats and Fox. I have 4 belts. And 98% of people die. Stats and Fox. You know, we're not here for fantasy contracts. We only deal with reality and different things like that, bro. Okay, man? You know, chat goodbye. Shout out to reality TV. I don't know who the fuck said Lil Wayne. I would not be afraid of a 5'3" Candyman. Yeah, I'm a Candyman, like a lollipop. Hey, she like a Candyman, like a lollipop. And fucking Candyman chasing you with lean and shit. He got a red cup, running hella fast. Oh no, I spilled my fucking. Did y'all ever see that interview? He was interviewing with like, I don't know, I think like a like a Barbara Walters type interview. And then he kicked over his lean and he's like, oh my God, I just dropped this lean on the ground. Like he not, oh my goodness, I dropped it. Like you on like, it was weird because it wasn't like a Smack DVD type of show. He was on like 2020 and he accidentally kicked over his lean and he was like, oh my God, oh my goodness, I just dropped the lean and I was drinking and then I kicked over the lean. Like this man is on 2020 kicking over lean and shit. Oh my goodness, I just dropped this fucking lean over. Regis broke, that's my fighter. Like glaciers. I'm repping my city, my hood, whatever, wherever. Hotter than kettles over the stove in the morning. Anna, listen. I got game like a sports, bro. Caster Wayne's your broad master. I have my boys masturbate on your broad faster. Bag the hard in the Av with it. Watch how I go hard on the Av with it. I move a jag renting in your residential. Swagger soap and might pinch you. Sheesh. In my opinion, Wayne is a weirdo. Wayne be spitting though. That man, he got like his old shit. He said, I pop so much X-Men, I feel like Wolverine. He said, I pop so much X-Men, I feel like Wolverine. He was killing. This is like old shit. Excuse me. If you woke up and Wayne was in your face, you'd be scared. No, I wouldn't. I'd be like, who the fuck are you, dog? I said Apple and Eagle Street. Hey, did y'all ever... Hold on. Damn, my allergies killing me. Listen. Did y'all ever see that Lil Wayne police interrogation? It was like a deposition or something. And he was like purposely being an asshole, not answering the questions. That shit was the funniest thing. He was like, they're like, where were you on July 15th? I do not recall. I don't recall. That's all he was saying, something like that. Like, I don't recall. I don't know. Like no matter what the question was, I don't know if y'all heard this, but it's old. And every time they asked him a question, he was like, no recollection. I don't recall. I don't know. And he was purposely trying to be an asshole. And he's like, oh, I gotta find it. This shit it's hella funny. No record. He said, I don't recall. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. This was the funniest deposition I've ever seen. He said Apple and Eagle Street, you know.
Do you recall that any criminal actions were pending against you at the end of 2000?
I don't recall.
I don't recall any. Do you recall being at all concerned about any criminal actions that may have been pending against you at the end of 2008? I don't recall. Do you recall that in the summer of 2007, you were arrested in New York City following a performance at the Beacon Theater? I don't recall that.
What?
Do you recall that police in New York City discovered a .40 caliber pistol on you, on your person? I don't recall that either. Do you recall that in late 2009 you pleaded guilty to attempted criminal possession of a weapon? I don't recall that either. Did you serve any time in jail following the end of 2009? I don't know. Didn't you serve about 8 months at Rikers Island in 2010? I don't know.
Hold on.
Being arrested.
Hold on. They asked him if he served jail time. I don't know. Why did he say I don't know? Like, you don't know if you did jail time. This dude Wayne was tripping. They start asking, like, it gets worse, bro. Like, they were asking Wayne, like, is your middle name Dwayne? I don't recall that. I don't know. I don't recall that. I don't know. They're like, is today sad? I don't know. I don't know. Do you like Skittles? I don't recall that. Like, he was just tripping.
In or about January 2008 near Yuma, Arizona? No, I don't remember that. Do you remember being charged in early 2008 with possession of narcotics for sale, possession of dangerous drugs, misconduct involving weapons, and possession of drug paraphernalia? No, I don't recall that.
Well, how much longer is this line of questioning going to go on?
Not much longer.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know. Didn't you win?
How much longer is this line?
Hold on. Wayne did like the martial arts movies where the syncing was off. The guy didn't even ask a question. I don't know. Just listen. That shit was funny.
Not much longer.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Possession of drug
The guy didn't even ask a question and he said, I don't know.
paraphernalia. not much longer.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know. Didn't you win? I don't know. The award for best rap album of the year in 2008 for the Carter 3? I don't know.
Mr. Carter, you have to wait until the attorney is finished asking the question, please.
I'm sorry, that's my psychic. I'm sorry.
Hey, this dude is tripping. I don't know. He's at Apple and Eagle Street, you heard me. All right, hold on. We got to get to this Joshua point. But first, we gotta warm the mic up because I know I took a little bit of a detour. I don't know. Yeah. Our body. Listen, I don't know. Let's do a midstream roll call. Cash Money Records. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Yeah. City, state, zip, man. Bang. Shout out to Detroit. 313 shit. Vallejo. Sonora. Mexico, baby. Berlin, New Jersey. Hartford, Connecticut. 860. I see you. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Let me shout out to 707. Say it backwards. Aurora, Colorado. 303. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 904. Jacksonville, Florida. 252. North Carolina. 341. Philly, stand up. 215. Bronx, New York. 718-225. Baton Rouge in the building. I'm from Louisiana. My sister married his daughter's uncle. Small world. 510 East O. That's that Oaktown shit. Oh, I should have known the Ice City. Y'all gotta know about these Bay Area terms. Ice City, man. I don't know, you heard me. Alright, we about to come back. Damn, fucking New York got me sick of this motherfucker. Alright, cool. We back. So, listen. I told you I had a point. I didn't forget. I don't know. Anthony Joshua, Pete. All right. So this is the thing, right? The thing, right, man? The thing is, you know, Joshua always seems like he needs assurance when he says that stuff. All right, look. You notice this. Deontay Wilder, he couldn't get the Joshua fight, right? And he chose Tyson Fury, you know, and they worked it out and they got the fight. Cracking. You notice Wilder, he did some alpha male shit there because he didn't ask. He knew what the perception was. He knew he did everything to make the Joshua fight, right? So he didn't say anything. All he said was, you know, I'm fighting Tyson Fury's. You know, AJ, he didn't want it, so we went to the next best thing. A respected delineals champion, you know? But peep how Joshua did it. Joshua keep asking the crowd, oh yeah, the thing is, right, do the fans want to see me fight, blah, blah, blah. Why are you asking the fans, bro? You know, you did a poll on your after the Povetkin fight. You know who the fans want to fight you. But you see, that to me, that shows a bit of insecurity. Like, he's like, oh yeah, what the fans like? You know what the fans want. You know it. Why'd you do the poll? The poll told you, spoke volumes, right? And he's saying stuff like, I don't want to hear anything if I fight Dylan in a rematch and I knock him out. I don't want to hear nothing. That's what he said. But you see, when Wilder, he didn't care about getting flack because he knew there was no flack to give for fighting Tyson Fury. Yeah, I seen how AJ got booed. That's what I'm saying. That, to me, that shows a bit of an insecurity, and you need some self-assurance or reassurance or whatever, right? You didn't hear Deontay Wilder say, I'm fighting Tyson Fury and I don't want to hear anything, because he knew he wasn't in the wrong. He knew that, you know, nobody was going to perceive him as not trying to make the Joshua fight. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Wilder knew he tried to make the Joshua fight, so therefore he just revealed he was fighting Tyson Fury. He didn't ask the crowd. He didn't do a poll on Twitter or this and that and the third. He just said, I'm fighting Fury. The world knows he tried that. You know, that's the confidence that he had, that he tried to make the fight. Meanwhile, Joshua asking the crowd as if he doesn't know who the fans want him to fight, as if it's not all over his social media anytime he posts who they want him to fight, as if he didn't put a poll after the Povetkin fight, as if this is not the only question you constantly get asked. Why are you asking the crowd? You know, AJ, he needs reassurance, and that's very obvious. You know, he needs validation. He said, prefacing your statements and asking for reaffirmation is feminine. Keen observation, ego. See, that's what I said. Alpha male shit. I don't ask for permit. Like, I don't care if I think Charlo won a close fight with Tony Harrison. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all have to say. You know, not like in a disrespectful way that I don't care about other people's opinion, but I know what I saw. So I'm not like, hey, open-ended question, did Charlo win? I tell you my opinion. Now, I'm okay if you guys want to give me different points of views, but most of the time when it comes to different points of views in boxing, you see radical bullshit, you know. But what AJ's doing is like, he needs validate. Oh, what does the crowd want? You know what the crowd wants. Why are you even asking them? You know, this is not like I said, The Price is Right, where you're trying to find the price of this lawnmower and you're turning to the crowd to see how much they think you should bid on the lawnmower. How much for this John Deere riding tractor? $1,700. And you know, the people on Price is Right listening to the whole crowd and shit. $3,000. $3,000. All right, Bob, I'm gonna go with $3,000. You know, you asking the crowd and all this. And then, like I said, he knows he's see, this is the thing. When you have real life confidence in what you're doing, what you're saying, you don't have to second guess it. You know, you never once heard me talk about my YouTube vision as if it can't happen, you know, because I knew it could happen. I didn't know how. That's the difference between not knowing it, how something is going to happen and when it's going to happen. But I knew it would happen. I didn't ask for permission to open a YouTube, start putting out videos. I just I laid the foundation and I just did it. Like, you know, Nike came out with a very good slogan because it's so direct and to the point, you can relate to it. Just do it. I'm not asking anybody, hey, should I do YouTube video? What am I asking you? I don't need permission. You're not my fucking father. You know, I don't need permission. I do what the fuck I want. If I have a vision and I want to run it, if I'm a fail, I'm a fail. Fuck it. That's how I am. That's how I get down. I don't care. Let me learn. Let me come up short and waste money if that's what you think. Or the flip side of that, let me prove you wrong. If you think I can't do it, you know, give me the opportunity to do that, because I love to prove people wrong. I live for that. You know, they say massive success is the best revenge. And AJ's always looking for reaffirmation. Good word from my dude Hamza. Shout out to my shooter. You know, he's looking for validation. He's looking for someone to understand why he's making the move. Nobody else is doing that, especially in the heavyweight division. You know, Cannon Briggs didn't. He's stalking Klitschko. He's not asking anybody if it's right or do you think or at least publicly. You know, he's not asking, hey, should I be chasing Klitschko all day like this? Should I keep hounding Klitschko? Let's go, champ. He just did it. If it felt right to his heart and he thought that was gonna land him the big fight, let's go, champ. Yeah, champ. Look at David Hay, y'all. Look at the curls. He light skinned with curls, y'all. Look at the curls. You know, he's not asking for permission to do that stuff. He's a grown ass man, and he's like, you're not gonna get in my way and stop me. So, you know, that's what it is. AJ be asking permission and shit. You know, who does that? Like, if I go to a restaurant, I don't ask for permission. Should I get the filet mignon? You know, I might ask for someone's recommendation, maybe if they've ate there and I haven't. But, you know, AJ's always looking at the menu and asking people what he should order type shit. You know, I don't want to hear any flack if I fight Dylan and I knock out Dylan. If I knock out Dylan and I, you know, hey, bro, you know, this is what he's saying. He's forewarning you that he doesn't want to hear no backlash. To me, that shows something. Wilder didn't do that. He didn't say, "Oh, I'm about to fight Tyson Fury, but I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear." I don't know why I'm giving Wilder the same voice, but I don't feel like doing all these voices and shit. My throat hurt. But Wilder didn't do that. He's like, I'm gonna fight Tyson Fury, and I don't want to hear the fans saying something. The fans, they better shut the fuck up because that's who I'm fighting. I'm fighting Tyson Fury's. You know, he's not doing that. AJ is. I don't want to hear fans and smart. I don't want to hear the fans criticize me. I don't want to criticize me on Twitter. You know, that's what he's saying. I don't want fans to criticize me if I fought Dylan and I knocked out Dylan. Yeah, that's what he's talking about, right? But if you were 100%, listen, I'm telling you, I studied psychology in college. I studied, you know, I'm not saying I'm a psychologist or nothing, but I look at the patterns, you know, started off with child development and then we got into the other psychology stuff. I'm telling you, look at the psyche. That's why it's damage control. That's why you hear me say is damage control, you know, because if it wasn't, you know what you're doing is right. You know, you don't have to keep bringing up Wilder. He bringing up him clout chasing because he knows what the public perception is. You wouldn't have to say, oh, if I fought Dylan and I knock out Dylan, then it's I don't want to be criticized. He's saying all this stuff because he's letting it be known. And that's, you know, no matter how hard you try to oppress something, if you have these things internally, it's hard. Like if you're really confident, if you're really truly confident, it's hard to get you rattled. You get what I'm saying? But the stuff he's doing is bleeding through. Why would you say, if you knew you had done just hear me out, people. Look at the psychology. Smash the fucking like button. The reel is back. If you knew you had done everything in your humanely possible to make this fight with Deontay Wilder, why would you even be speculating that you would get criticism for fighting Dillian White? Why would that even be on your mind if you knew, like, that it just doesn't make sense from a psychological point of view. Why would you even suspect there would be criticism if you knew you were doing the right thing and you were calling out the right person and fighting the right person, you know? And if you didn't know damage control was needed. In the words of Michael Jackson, you're doing wrong. It's because you're doing wrong. And you know that. So you know you're going to get criticism. It's so easy to see. Like it's like you're almost, people do this. I'm trying to give you an example. Like you ever heard someone say, oh, not trying to offend you, but, and then they say something offensive, or not to be rude, but, and then they say something rude. It's like, you know what you're about to say is rude. You know what you're about to say is offensive. You know, that's why you have to preface it as such. You know, I'm not trying to be mean, but you're ugly as fuck. Not to be rude, but your teeth are crooked. You wouldn't have to do all that if you knew what you were, if you're doing wrong. Like, if you knew you weren't doing wrong, why would you have to say that if you were giving someone a compliment? You get what I'm saying? Like, if I was going to tell a girl she had pretty eyes, I wouldn't say, hey, not to be rude, but you have pretty eyes. That wouldn't even make sense. I would just say, you have really beautiful eyes. Tienes ojos bonita. You know, that's what I would say. I wouldn't say, hey, I'm not trying to be rude, but you have pretty eyes. Same thing with Joshua in this situation. He's already basically forecasting and letting you know that he knows he's going to get flack for fighting Dylan. That's why he's like, and I don't want to hear, he told you, he said, I don't want to hear Basically, I don't want to hear no kickback about me fighting Dylan. He's telling you. Wilder didn't do that. He didn't say, I don't want fans to get mad at me for fighting Tyson Fury, because he knew he did everything to make the fight. But internally, Joshua, he knows the perception. He knows it's looking bad for him. He knows him and Eddie Hearnssss didn't do, and they're not looking right in this situation. So he's trying to adjust the frame. He's trying to Photoshop. But if you what you're doing is real, you don't need a Photoshop. Oh my gosh, bars. Listen, if you take a good picture, you take the perfect picture, you don't have to Photoshop. I've taken some pictures on my phone of nature, like a beach or something, and the shit looks beautiful. No filter. I don't need it. I don't even need to enhance the photo. I don't have to add nothing. I don't have to add text. I don't have to put a filter on it. The shit looks perfect as is. So once again, if the picture is already picture perfect, you don't need to add anything. That's the same goes for cooking, for all you non-cooking males. Listen, if you want to get women, you better learn how to cook. Not like PB&J or some bullshit. Or go to Costco and get the rotisserie chicken and then chop it up and put it in a salad or something. You didn't cook shit. But if you get a good steak, like a really good quality steak, you don't really have to over season it. You don't have to, like a real good cut of steak, high end, you don't have to do much. I put like salt and pepper, maybe a little bit of lemon or some shit, but olive oil, not olive oil, but salt and pepper. Like I don't have to put seasonal and Goya and, all this nutmeg and all this bullshit, vanilla extract. You don't got to do all that. The steak is already good. All you have to do is really cook it. Put a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. Same thing when I cook salmon. When I make fucking salmon, I put squeezed lemon, fresh lemon, olive oil, salt and pepper. That's really it. I don't even have sometimes I get a little bit add a little bit of, I don't know, what's this shit called? The green, I'm really drawing a blank right now. Cilantro. Sometimes I put like shit like that on it, little cilantro or something. You don't have to overdo it, And that's the thing with if Joshua knew in his heart that him and his team pushed emotion for the fight and did everything that they could, why would you even have to say, if I fought Dylan, I don't want to hear it when I knock out Dylan. I don't want to hear anything, because he's already prefacing and pre-warning you that he knows there's going to be bad feedback, because he's already heard the bad feedback. That's the only reason you would say that. Why if you knew you had done everything to make the fight, then you should be content. We tried to make the fight, Wilder's ducking. But they know that's not the case, and they know that's not the perception. That's why he's saying that. Somebody give me one other logical excuse of why you would say, when I fought Dylan and I knocked him out in a rematch, I don't want to hear nothing. Why would you say that? If you know you did everything you could to make the fight, like, for example, David Haye was supposed to fight Cannon Briggs. Cannon Briggs was flying to the UK and literally stalking him. Yeah, David Haye, y'all. He got the braids. He think he Omarion. He think he Mario. He got braids like Mario, y'all. He just want to love you. You should let me love you. He got them old school braids, y'all. David Haye would, the motherfucker was stalking him. So when the fight with David Haye didn't come off, nobody thought it was Cannon Briggs' fault why that fight didn't take place. So he didn't have to be like, yeah, if I go and fight this other pie, it's David Haye's fault. It's because Haye didn't want to fight, because he knows the reality. He knows people. He knows how people perceived it. So he didn't have to say nothing. Bruh, your Briggs impression be having me wake the house up early with laughter. I love Cannon Briggs. That motherfucker. Don't touch me, champ. Don't do that. Don't you ever touch me. Don't. Klitschko was playing with his beard. Don't touch me, champ. Don't you ever do that. Don't you ever do that to me, champ. Let's go, champ. Don't touch me, champ. You not your brother. You not your brother. Your brother beat me. You never beat me. You never beat me, champ. I'm gonna catch you in the water, champ. I was like 400 pounds, champ. Everybody, they kicked me, spit on me. They left me for dead, y'all. But I rose. I rose up and I emerged, champ. You could do it, champ. Let's go, champ. You know, he didn't have to that's what I'm saying. Justify, like Justin Timberlake album and shit. You don't have to justify nothing when you know you're in the right. You don't really have to overly, overly prove your point. But these man fans and stuff in the comments say, this is what they do, because they know they're not living right. They know what they're saying is not true, so they have to overdo it. They got to leave 18 different comments. Wilder's a duck, forgot me pin, and sign the contract. They got to keep blowing up comment sections to overly do it. See, I'm trying to tell y'all, the best thing to do is, if you know you're in the right, just play it smooth. You don't have to prove to nobody. But they know the perception is bad for AJ, so that's why they have to get desperate. See, again, the common thread, the common theme is this: when you operate from a position of desperation, you look just that, desperate. You look desperate. The Wilder fans at this point, the Wilder fanboys or whatever people want to call them, we don't even have to do anything. All we have to do is maintain and say you full of shit. You get what I'm saying? We don't have to leave. We've already fought the war. Now it's just like daily maintenance and shit. It's like a store or house renovation. Once you renovate your house, you done all the hard stuff and paint and stuff. All you gotta do is maintain it, clean the rooms, wash dishes, stuff like. You've already done the major renovation. You've already knocked this wall out and made it into an extra room. That's how it is with the Wilder arguments regarding Joshua. We've already done the renovation. All we doing is just daily house cleaning. I got bars, bro. I got analogies. This is what we're doing. They're still trying to do full on renovations because they know they're losing the battle, and they know the perception for Joshua is not looking good. Once again, if AJ fights Gerald Big Baby Miller or Dillian White, he has the smaller fight in comparison to Fury Wilder 2. Period. In terms of anticipation, financial success, and growth, I believe Wilder Fury is going to be much more anticipated, desired. They can, if Al Heyman really want to go ham, they could pull out all the stops and load up the undercard even better and really kill the event. You know what I'm saying? They did this at the end of the year. So AJ better hope they don't fight again, which looks to be the case, because they could really load up the undercard and really put on a spectacle. Meanwhile, no disrespect, I love the UK, but the UK Sky Sports undercards have been trash lately, especially. So even if Joshua fights Dillian White, what's going to be the undercard? Josh Kelly versus Humphrey Bogart and Frankie Gavin, David Allen versus, Tony the Tiger. It's not going to be stacked, bro. Stop it. Kane, they're in desperation mode, bro. That's what it is. They're in desperation mode. And the UK be liking these fights. Fucking Dave Allen, the White Rhino versus Bebop and Rocksteady. Battle of the Rhinos. Like, I'm not trying, man, come on, bro. Dave Allen versus Bebop and Rocksteady? Really? AJ versus Jason Momoa, Aquaman. Like, I'm not trying to see none of that shit, bro. Why I want to see Jason Momoa? He's not even a fighter, bro. The UK just be pulling out random people sometimes in their undercards. Sam Eggington versus Kid Capri. Like Kid Capri, the DJ from New York? What the fuck? Def Comedy Jam? Like Kid Capri. I'm not trying to see these fight, bro. UK be coming up with these weird, Katie Taylor versus April O'Neil. Like who? What? April O'Neil? Wait, where have I heard that? From Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yeah. Katie Taylor versus April O'Neil. She coming out with the yellow jumpsuit and shit, bro. What? I'm not trying to see that, bro. And then they got the nerve to talk about the Charlos, who they fight, bro. Listen, UK can't say with some of the matches y'all get, especially on undercards, y'all can't say shit, about who the PBC is fighting and shit. I'm not trying to see AJ versus Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I'm not trying to see all that. Feel the vibration. Come on. Feel it. I'm not trying to see Marky Mark and all that. And then these AJ protectors will justify it. Oh, yeah. I mean, Mark Wahlberg, he's in phenomenal shape for his age. He was in the movie The Fighter. He played Mickey Ward. He played Mick. They would really justify it. They would really try to justify Marky Mark. Feel the vibration. Come on. It's got the good Come on. Feel it. That's what y'all want to see. Y'all want to see AJ versus Mark Wahlberg and shit. Feel the vibration. Come on. Feel it. Kell Brook versus Marky Mark and the Funky Butt. He already fighting strippers. Might as well fight that boy Marky Mark. Hold on. This is what y'all want. AJ versus Marky Mark, man. Yeah. Smash the fucking like button. Mocky Mock. We back. Wow. Come on. Feel it. Yeah. The rhythm. I'm coming with the trouble. It's got to get right here. That's what UK want to see, bro. Oh my God, bro. This is what the UK want. They want to see. Oh my gosh. Stop it, bro. Fucking Dave Allen versus Jason Statham, the transporter. Striker. Next time, I'll cut all of your balls. Fucking Jason Statham and shit. Cranked and stop it, bro. And they'll really justify it. Like, Miserably, Anthony Joshua versus Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Like, from Home Improvement? Somebody said, y'all funny as fuck. Somebody said Liam Smith versus Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson and shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is what... He said Tekashi 6ix9ine fight. That's what I'm saying. Jaime Mugia versus Tekashi, but that's not Matchroom. That's the Zone. I'm not trying to see them fight. The UK be loving that, and then Sky Sports be calling it like it's some good shit. Like next up we have Special K Kell Brook versus Craig David. Yeah. Craig David. Yeah. Dark Child. Monday, we can get it. Tuesday, we can get it. Wednesday, on a Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. It go Monday, we can get it on a Wednesday. Like, bro, nobody's trying to see this shit, bro. Y'all gotta stop, bro. I can't deal with these comments. And they'll really justify it. Fucking Amir Khan versus Gilbert Godfrey and shit. What's it not? Okay. Like, what? Eesh. Stop it, bro. Tuesday, we can get it by Wednesday. But anyway, someone said Frodo Baggins. Stop it, please. Eddie Hearnssss. Ego, what kind of rap music they listen to in the UK? I know they don't listen to the shit we listen. Yeah, they do. Cause Joshua, he be always listening to the Locks and shit. There's a lot of people from the UK. They love American culture, but then they try to act like they so patriotic. But then they be walking out to American songs. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever noticed that? Hold on, we got a super chat real quick. 2415 Benji, $2 super chat. Who is the best movie boxer all time? I think Rocky. He probably holds the most, clout. But y'all ever notice that? Y'all ever notice that? Oftentimes they come out to America, like DMX and shit. Like, why don't y'all come out to y'all shit? Why don't you? They always talk about the UK running the game and, the best people, but then they be coming out to American music and talk about bloody wanks and shit. Why don't you come out to Adele? Hello, it's me. I was wondering like supposed to be. Like, come out to that. Come out to Elton John. Like a candle in the wind. Why don't you come out to Elton John in English music, British acts? They be coming out to American music and shit. I want to see you come out to Elton John. Like a candle in the wind. With that little dangly earring. Come out to that. Come out to Elton. Come out to Sir Elton. He got knighted. Come out to Sir Elton. Like a candle in the wind. Don't come out to DMX and Cisco and, Tupac's and shit. Come out to this. Yeah. This is why I want to hear y'all Joshua come out too. Look. Today is gonna be the day that I finally find, yeah. I don't think it feels the way I do about it now. Come out to this shit. Right now, I'm gonna be today is gonna be the day that I run around for you. I don't anybody feel the way I do about you. Yeah, come out to We're the Beatles. That's what I want to see you come out to. You can't. Yeah, bro. They try to come out to American shit, dog. Come out. You guys talk about shit about America, oftentimes. That's what I want to see. constantly coming out to American music. Stevie Wonder, very substantial. Come out to Sid and Nancy. Here, this what AJ need to come out to. I'm gonna play for y'all. Hey, AJ need to come out to this. Boom, do 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 do, boom, do 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 do, boom, do 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 do. I'm a fire saw, twisted fire, I'm the bitch I hate it, all fat and fluctuating. Hey, hey, do 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 do, boom, do 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 do, boom, do 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 do. I'm the bitch I hate it, all fat and fluctuating. That's why I want to see AJ. Twisted fire, come play my game. Inhale, you're the victim. Come out to that. Why don't AJ? Inhale, you're the victim. I want to see AJ walk out. Don't come out to doom. Yeah, that was what my man said it was doing. My dude from Yonkers, we be say out the dog, cause if I get you with this other down, don't come out to that. Nah, I'm not roasting. I'm just saying they people talk shit about America. Come out to that, you know. I was wondering what is Ed Sheeran or whatever? Where he from? Ain't he from out there? Hey, I can't stand y'all. Y'all some shitty. Hey, we got a special request, y'all. This is what AJ need to come out to, especially if you fight Dillian White. Shout out to my homie Seal. La da 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 da. Oh shit. Baby, I can feel another bitch from out there. Ooh, my power, my. Y'all gotta come for la da da. My throat's all fucked up, so I know I sound extra. I can't sing anyway, but I know I sound extra Ice JJ Fish right now. It's something about you, girl. I woke up the fuck up, man. My voice is fucked up, so I know I sound extra terrible on the mic. You know, trying to sing somebody's song. I woke up the fuck up, man. Like, is that Ice JJ Fish you watching? It's something about why is how did JJ Ice Fish like make records? I woke up the fuck up, man. Like why is he why Ice JJ Fish sound like that? It's about to I woke up to fuck your nigga. He be trying to Ice JJ Fish be trying to be off key. And we both in the club singing off key, and I wish I never met her. It gets better, hold it another round. Welcome to my yo. It's up about. Ella May, she raw though, and she fine. I want to take her on a date. I'm a YouTuber, baby. Hey, but Jaquez killed her song, you know, but she fine. I like her on that Meek Mill song. That shit was dope on Meek new album. Yeah, but the UK, like some of the fans, they be talking about America ain't that. You know, Joshua talking about I don't want to fight in America at first. It's shit like that. She shed a tear for the Charlos. What does that mean? She knows them or something? But anyway, you know, Joshua, I don't need to fight in America. But then they want to come out to American music constantly. They're influenced by American pop culture. Clearly. I mean, look at Conor McGregor. No, notorious. I know he's from Ireland. I don't know what you're thinking. I'm notorious. You know, he coming out to Biggie and shit. How you know about Biggie? That's car go, my car go, 160 swiftly, your crew run. Everybody hit the DECK, my slow flows remarkable. Peace to Mateo, now we smoke weed like Tony Montano snipped the yayo. That's crazy, blunts, bad ales. Oh my God, I'm dropping shit like a pigeon. I hope you're listening, smacking babies at the christening. Motherfucking Biggie Smalls. What you gonna do with a pot? I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9 10 Mac 10s. The shit never end. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and them 357 bitches. Biggie Smalls, the millionaire, the mansion, the yacht. See what y'all know about Biggie? Come on, bro. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Niggas think I'm pussy. I dare you to stick your dick in this. If I was pussy, I'd be filled with syphilis, herpes, gonorrhea, chlamydia, getting rid of you. Hey, Biggie was flowing. Biggie be flowing. I fuck with Pac's my favorite of all time, but Biggie had that flow. My slow flow's remarkable. Biggie was freaking tracks. He said, Biggie Smalls is the wickedest. Niggas think I'm pussy. I dare you to stick your dick in this. If I was pussy, I'd be filled with syphilis, herpes, gonorrhea, chlamydia, getting rid of you. Yeah, Biggie was just raw, bro. He said, I'm chopping up bodies and I'm talking to the fucking pieces. Telekinesis, leesis. Biggie would be freaking some track. Hey, I got a real life question. All my hip hop heads. Hey, real hip hop heads. How many we have? Real hip hop heads, like classic, not just this new shit. Hey, who came nicer? Listen, this is my. Y'all ready? Who came nicer on Brooklyn's Finest? Jay-Z or Biggie? Who had the illest verses, bars on that song? Cause they was both coming raw. I make sure everything we make's raw. Run up in your spot like my name was Search Warrant. That's that Busta Rhymes. See, y'all don't know about good music. Who had the ill? Biggie? I don't know. Jay was coming. Biggie was. I like Biggie though, but Jay was coming too, bro. That was Biggie, but both did it. Oh, I don't know, cause Biggie was, Jay was freaking that track too. I like Biggie when, here, we got to talk about some of these lyrics real quick. Jigga, nigga, do. That's such a classic track. We got to read some of the lyrics. Hold on. Jigga. Yeah. Peep the style and the way the cops sweat us. The number one question is the fans get us. I got vendettas and dice games against ass betters and niggas who pump wheels and drive jettas. Take that with ya, back split ya. Fuck fist fights and lame scuffles. Pillowcase to your. Oh, Biggie, that's the part. Hey, Biggie was killing on that. Listen, Biggie was killing on that part. That's with ya, back split ya. Fuck fist fights or lame scuffles. Pillowcase to your face, make the shell muffle. Shoot your daughter in the calf muscle. Fuck a tussle, nickel plated. Sprinkle coke on the floor, make a drug related. Most hated. While y'all run, oh my gosh. Biggie was killing with that. That motherfucker said, shoot your daughter in the calf. He said, shoot your daughter in the calf muscle. Fuck a tussle. Hey, I don't know, bro. Biggie was kind of killing with that. I didn't like that Pac part, though. He said, if Faye had twins, she probably had 2 Pacs. Get it? 2 Pacs. Nah, like that. The thing I didn't like about that is that, like, that don't make you look fly. Like, Biggie was known for having, like, swag. You know, that you just bragging about some other dude smacked your chick. While y'all pump Willie, I run up his stunt silly. Scared so you sent your little mans to come and kill me. But on the contrary, I packs the Mac Millie, squeeze off on him. Let the paramedics breathe it soft on him. What's your name? Who shot you? Mob ties like Sinatra. Peruvians try to do me in. I ain't paid them yet. Trying to push 700s. They ain't made them yet. Okay, Biggie might be getting them. Biggie kill it. Try to push 700s, they ain't made them yet. Rolex and bracelets is frostbit. Rings too. Niggas round the way call me igloo stick who. Yeah, I think his multi-syllabic is killing right now. That man said trying to push 700s, they ain't made them yet. I didn't like that Faye. If Faye had twins, she probably have 2 Pacs. Jay-Z, Big Smalls, make you shit your drawers. Brooklyn, represent. He said, Biggie, baby, my Bed-Stuy flows malicious, delicious, fuck 3 wishes. Made my road to riches from 62. Gem stars, my mom's dishes. Graham chopping, police van docking. D's at my doors knocking. Keep rocking, yeah. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I twist your shit the fuck back with them pistols. Blazing, hot like Cajun. Hotter than hold it. Oh, yeah, this is my shit, though. Jay was coming, though. But I think I might have to give it to Biggie. I like what Jay was like. Time to separate the pros from the cons, the platinum from the bronze, that butter soft shit from that leather on the fawns, an S1 diamond from an I class, a Sean Don sipping from a rose, nigga, Brook Nam sipping on. Cristal forever, play the crib when it's mink weather. The mafia keep cannons and they mark Buchanan. Oh my God, I gotta go listen to that shit. Get up out of there. Fuck the ride. Jay-Z, Biggie all went to the same high school. I knew that too. Busta Rhymes is slept on. Y'all, flavors in your eye. Like about degrees. Y'all don't remember that animated Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes was freak. I like rappers that could freak the beat, you know? Like get on different types of, like Busta Rhymes beat. He could do some grimy shit, but he could have, baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. I know what you want. You know, Busta Rhymes could freak that. Do. Bust a bus. Hot shit. 9-7. Check it out. Check it out. Hit you with no delay, so what you saying, yo? Silly with my 9 million with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we wild in the studio. You don't want to violate, really? He flip it too much. Do. That's what the game is lacking. That's what I want to say the game is lacking. Like Busta Rhymes, he could do shit for the streets, but he could light your ass on fire. Light your ass, you know. He could do some hard shit with Raekwon, but then do a song with Janet. This is one of my favorite songs by Busta Rhymes. Come on. Busta Rhymes, Janet Jackson. Yeah. Busta Rhymes, Janet Jackson. Here we go. One time, baby, just tell me just how you feel. We living it and you're giving it to you real, baby. Come on. Every time I crossing the borderline, we're giving it to you, making you feel fine. Turn the heat up. Better believe we gon' shine, make your body wine, baby. The pleasure is all mine. To my people who be regulating the dance floor. Better step to your business and handle yours. How we do it, making your people just wanna bounce and get busy because you know that we always hit you off. What you say? You wondering why you feeling the fall? Like, but must be killing. You when we come through. Busta was killing that. Baby, just tell me just how you feel. We living it and just giving it to you real, baby. Come on. Every time we're crossing the borderline, we're giving it to you, making you feel fine. Turn the heat up. Better believe we gon' shine, make your body wine, baby. The pleasure is all mine. To my people who be regulating the dance floor. Better step to your business and handle yours. How we do it, making your people just want to bounce and get busy because you know that we always hit you off. What we say, you wondering why you feeling the fall. Like, Busta Rhymes at that. Hey, he was killing on Give Me Some More, too. He was Busta Rhymes. He's just too versatile with that. Let's get it, man. Baby, just tell me just how you feel. We living it and just giving it to you real, baby. Come on. Every time we're crossing the borderline, we're giving it to you, making you feel turn the heat up. Better believe we gonna shine, make your body wine, baby. The pleasure is all mine. To the people who be regulating the dance floor. Better step to your business and handle yours. How we do it, making you people just want to bounce and get busy because you know that we always hit you. Too many different styles, bro. That's how we are in new media. We got styles, bro. I'm like Trey Pops. We got a furious style. Bars. Let's get it. Somebody got clapped up. Ego, what do you think of Shine? He was cool. Whoa! He kind of came out like sounding like Biggie a little bit. Ashes, the dust, the dust. But Puffy got him with that that gun charge and he disappeared. Hey, Mason slept on. Come on. Mace had like real bars, like, but people slept on him. Listen to DMX is Dark and Hell is Hot album. The song with Mace and DMX, oh my gosh. Mace was killing. Let me see. X was killing too, but he had more. I think he had like a longer. Don't come at me with no bullshit. Use caution, cause when I wet shit, I dead shit like abortion. For me. Listen, here we're gonna do one more, and we'll talk about this boxing shit. This is my shit. DMX's first album is a slept on classic. DMX was killing. Niggas done started, son. Niggas done started. This beat, this is hip hop shit. Y'all go listen to this. Locks were killing, Mace was killing. This was like an onslaught. Niggas done started, so. This is class. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics. Hold on. Niggas, don't come at me with no bullshit. Use caution, cause when I wet shit, I dead shit like abortions for bigger portions of extortion or racketeering. Got niggas fearing. Fuck what you heard is what you heard. But listen to Mace's verse, bro, on that song. Listen, this is what Mace said. He said, "Hey, Mason, the locks, we taking knots from the out-of-state spots. Any nigga make it hot, get found in a vacant lot. You don't really want to come try the one guy who stayed dumb high from blunt lie. The rockers sing alumni who got more beef than his logic." He said, who got more beef than an Islamic farm. So I pack enough sonic arms to neutralize atomic bombs. It's not a nigga in your gang wanted. My AK slay gay straight strays with names on it. Often bugged and I bust off a thug. He was killing. Bring your crew in and I'm doing them. Then he said, then I'm beating them down with aluminum. Then I'm putting two in them. They don't make music like this anymore. Y'all like this. Bro, did y'all hear Kodak Black's new song? Hey, hold on. I like Ghetto Boys. I like Scarface and them. No, but listen. Kodak Black got a new song. Listen, this is today's music. You know, I don't have no problems with Kodak Black, but this right here, I'm like, what? I don't know.
Took another bitch to ease my mind. Hey, now I'ma spend my Christmas in Miami. I'ma be in Miami. I'm from Broad.
Have y'all heard this song? Damn.
In Broad. She don't be milking me, but she be
Milky,
They
y'all.
so curious, but we not in it, y'all. She say period,
I
I
say
be like
period.
She can have any nigga, I can get like I'ma be in Miami. I'm from Broad, but my lady from Miami. I'ma hit her with no Jimmy. Show her to my family. They so curious.
I don't know. Like I remember like rappers used to really like finesse bitches in the song. You know what I'm saying? Like LL, I could picture chicks like falling for him for the, you know, like these dudes be sounding like all like on pills and shit. I'm in Miami. It sounds like almost like a baby rapping. Like gaga googa gangy. I don't know. I just like LL used to really finesse the bit. Jewels and Cristal got a Mac and funny style. He ain't watching you, he rather watch his money, pal. Can't protect treasures when it's in the glass house. Soon as he turn the corner, I'ma turn it south, full blow. Frontin' in the 6 with the chrome, yo, B. Why you leave your honey all alone with me? Just because you blessed with, you know, like, LL wasn't like, I'll be at Miami, I'm gonna go Grammy, I'm gonna get Grammy. Like, whatever, bro. I'ma just start rapping like that. Fuck it. We like new media. I don't give a fuck, media. I can't even decipher. Google gaggle gigi on the beat. I'm on BT. I don't care TV. Like, I'm just about to say whatever. Fuck it. I'm about to get me a deal. You know, I don't understand that mumble rap. What's it? Come on, what's it? Cover, what's it? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I don't care. Goulda, woulda. What? I'm a me. I don't give a me. Like it doesn't even have to be decipherable anymore. Like back in the day, we thought like Bone Thugs was hard to understand, but you could understand they was actually saying shit. But these mumble rappers. I'ma come to it. I'ma see you at the house. I'ma get you. I'ma spit you. I'ma hit you in your mouth. I'ma richer, prior, hit you, richer, wire, richer. Like what? Grammy, like you mouthwash in your mouth. Like what's good? What's popping? Gotta go get wacky. Like I'm just about to just make sound effects. Sugar to book to book. Up to top to what? Hit the stick a pew pew. Hit the fit the freaking the whoop. I'ma got a gwingy. I'ma be ugly. They be like, oh shit, Ego was spitting. Hey, bruh, Ego was killing, bruh. Damn, Ego, I'm in a restaurant, bruh, and you got me laughing I'm just saying, this is what music sound like to me. There's like no stuff. like Pac used to be like talking about Brenda had a baby, Brenda got a brain. You know, he's like talking about something. These people shoulda, coulda, woulda, hubba, coming, wubba, rubba. I'm a grizzly with the stick, grizzly with the bit, grizzly with the bit. Man's not hot. Like all that. Like what? What's going on? Like that's a chick song. Like I don't know if that make chicks want to strip. Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe the new generation want to, like, women want to get naked to that. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. There's some of it is cool, but like maybe in the club or whatever. But I can't understand them. Like you can't even understand what's being said. That's crazy. Like even Drake, at least I can understand what the fuck he talking about. Hey, cover, shubba, coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Bang. Coming to my house, coming to my house. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, woulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Really the feeling, the billy, the willy, the. I'm pilling the feeling the killing the drilling the adrenaline pills pop wibbly fighting at Wembley AJ AJ I can't even get these bars off. Killing the cinnamon Canelo with Dilla Canelo be dealing the cinnamon enema drilling the killing her feeling the willing her pilling the cylinder, pinning the cylinder. Gang. Cinnamon enema. That's Canelo. Canelo got an enema. Cinnamon enema. Drilling the killing. One time for the Rocky Fielding. Feeling like Rocky. Feeling like Fielding. Feeling like Rocky, feeling the killing the drilling. Feeling like Rocky, I'm feeling like Fielding. Feeling like Rocky, feeling the killing the dilling the dilling. Like, what? What y'all talking about, bro? I'ma be in Miami. Like, motherfuckers drowning in the booth and shit. I need me some candy. Yo, you whammy. Family feud. Like, these Family Feud? What did you say? I'm like Tim Bradley. like motherfucker just say Tim Bradley. Fredly. Fucking Tim Bradley. Like you're fucking Tim Bradley. That's what I heard. Fucking like family. Fucking with Bradley. Like what? Fucking Tim Bradley is pimping with Mammy. I got a Grammy with a whammy and a mammy. Uncle Buck John Candy. What, like John Candy? What the fuck y'all talking about, bruh? John Bucking, Uncle Buckham John Candy. Home Alone Macaulay. Coking with the family. Like what? Did he just say Macaulay Culkin and his family home alone and he left me? Kevin McAllister, Bannister, I'm Manafort, I'm the Hulk Bruce Banner. Like, these dudes just be in the zone with it, I guess. I don't know, bro. Anyway, I'm done. Ran over. KRS and Chuck D. I remember all the classics. Yeah, the Migos are cool. Hey, this is cool. Look at what PBC is doing. It says, this is the PBC show. It says, who will Canelo fight next? It could be Daniel Jacobs. You see, PBC's talking about Canelo, who's not even on their network. Unlike the fight game, you know, when Jim Leppi had that, he would always badmouth PBC fighters. But they sitting up here, you know, having a regular conversation about Canelo, who's on the zone. Anyway, I'm out. I'll be back on later. Holla at the boy, man. We working.